Listen up. On October 7th in Tempe, Arizona, Noah and I are hosting a Q4 event where we'll be dropping all of our strategies from product research, testing, store creation, and scaling, so you don't want to miss this out. And if you want to get tickets, we have about 20 spots left, I believe. Click the link down below and we'll see you there. What is up, guys? I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded. I've gotten a new place now and I just moved in and I'm finally all settled in, so I apologize. And I'm going to continue to upload 2 videos a week every Monday and Friday, so stay tuned. I'm going to be providing a lot of value in upcoming videos, but today I want to answer a question that I get all the time from almost every single person I work with. Actually, it's a group of multiple questions that all fall under the same idea or concept, and it's when to turn off ads, how do I know if my ads are working, when do I turn off ad sets, and how do I analyze metrics and KPIs. So in this video, I'm going to show you my exact column setup that I use in 2023 on Facebook, and I'm also going to talk about my KPIs, and I'm going to break it up into 2 things. So my main KPIs and then my secondary KPIs. Okay, let's jump into a fresh ad account where I have my viral ecom columns, and I'm going to go through each section. So obviously we have the campaign, we have the delivery, the bid strategy, the attribution settings, which I don't usually change, the budget, obviously, the amount spent, purchase ROAS, so your return on your ad spend, and cost per purchase. So right here, these are my key KPIs. Remember that we're selling direct to consumer here, so we really only care about purchases. A lot of people get caught up in CPCs, CTRs, and CPMs, and yes, it's okay to look at them, but when you're selling direct to consumers and you're optimizing for purchases are what is important and what actually matter. So I hope that helps clear things up a little bit. Probably the most important thing is cost per purchase, and that goes in hand to hand with your ROAS. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, moving on to these columns, and by the way, I hope you use these columns too because they help me a lot. So please pause this video and make these columns for yourself, and you can also make very similar columns on TikTok as well. But for this video, we're just going to be talking about Facebook and Meta. So after cost per purchase, it's going to be reach, impressions, and frequency. And a lot of people don't have frequency on here, but I think it is very important. The frequency will show you how many times someone has seen your ad, and this way you can actually see if your ad is reaching new people and new audiences. We have CPNs, and then we also have cost per thousands people reach, which is very similar to CPM. And here is the start of the second KPIs that I look at. These metrics are customs that you're gonna have to make when you customize your column. Super easy to do, but hook rate. So hook rate is the 3-second video plays plus your impressions. And the reason we look at this is because the first 3 seconds of your video are by far the most important. They're the hook of the video. So if you have a high hook rate, you can see that this ad engages the viewer better than the other ones. But this isn't a key KPI because just because you grab someone's attention, it doesn't mean that that will turn into a purchase. So at the end of the day, purchases are by far the most important, but having a good hook will definitely help get traction to your website and have lower CPCs. But that doesn't always mean you're gonna have more purchases. So keep that in mind and try not to get too caught up in the hook rate. It's just something that I use to look at really when I'm testing creatives, and I look at it on the ad level. And we have the hold rate, which is also a custom column, and it is through plays plus impressions. So through plays is when your video is watched all the way through, I think past 15 seconds, plus impressions. So this goes along with the video average play time. So obviously you want people watching your ads for longer, staying on your ad for a longer time. They're more likely to go to your website and make a purchase. And moving on, we have the unique outbound click-through rate. So this is the percentage of people that saw your ad, made a click, and then also made a click on your website. So I think this is the best CTR to look at. And cost per unique link click is next, which is also very important. Is a good CPC metric to see people clicking on your website, which is ideally what you want them to do. And then we have checkout initiated, post shares, and post engagement. So that sums up my entire column preset. Go ahead and copy this if you'd like. I think it will help you guys a lot and hopefully kind of frees up the confusion about KPIs. Yes, key performance indicators are important, but too many people get caught up on, oh my gosh, my CPC is too high. My CPC is up 0.05 from yesterday. What am I doing wrong? And when in fact you're doing nothing wrong. It's just natural variation. And the key thing you should be looking at is purchases. And I like to look at my data. So a general rule of thumb is the longer you look at the data, the better. It's hard to make a judgment call after one day of a bad day. So try to look at your columns and your ad sets and campaigns at a 2 to 3 day period, and even better than that is a 3 to 4 day period. So I kind of stay in that range, and then each circumstance might change, but that is a general rule of thumb that I use. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope it helps simplify things for you guys and answers those questions that you guys have about your metrics, your data, and how to analyze it properly. These are the exact columns I use and what I'm currently using on my store. So like I said in the video, just go ahead and copy this. You guys can use it too, and DM me on Instagram or comment down below if you have any questions about this. Or if you have any questions about anything else, go ahead and leave that down below and I'll get to it and I'll respond to it, or I might make a YouTube video about it. Who knows?